raw. All right, this is my raw reactions to the CitizenCon opening ceremonies. Let's see how we do it. We're starting with Chris Roberts and a little video here. I'm pretty hyped. Don't let me down. So far confirmed, we have the Anvil Pisces. It's a snubcraft. It does have a quantum drive, jump drive. And then we have Theaters of War. It's supposed to be like a Battlefield style map with like a lot of players and everything. Okay, let's watch.
Wanderer's legs.
God, this game looks so beautiful. And we know like cinematics and whatnot still.
We all wonder.
So this is going to be completely raw reactions. So you're going to get everything not re-recorded. I will not re-record this over, not voiceover. If it's terrible, it's terrible. But this is just my initial reactions. We'll probably follow it up with another video. But this is what we're doing right now.
A stranger in my own world. I set out to find my path.
Little miner, the little backpack that we got. FPS mining is actually really fun. And then you drop flares. For someone like me, who doesn't like that kind of gameplay, I found it very, very interesting. And I got lost so many times in caves. So once you find a system to like mark to where you came from with the flares and persistence and stuff, or I'm just doing it wrong. I could be doing it wrong. You know, that's also a thing. But I enjoy it, and everybody else that I've showed it actually enjoys it too. So kudos to CIG. But yes, I need that color backpack because only having yellow right now is pretty funny.
That there was really only one thing I've been looking for. A place to call home.
It's my ship. Yeah, I love the Carrack. Oh. And that is the Pisces. Yo. Why did you have to be delayed? Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have to watch that again. Okay. It's for sure February. I thought it was gonna be like a ruse or something like that. Because they've been talking about how much they hate leakers and whatnot. My dog is extra lovey this morning. Oh, there he is. There he is. We haven't seen him in a while. So I'm just like recently back to Star Citizen. We stream on Mixer 5 days a week on Mixer. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So come check me out.
15, it was actually the first time we showed the very beginning glimpse of the baby PU, we called it then. Now we have a much bigger persistent universe. So we're back here 4 years. It's actually where our biggest development area is. We have about 300 and I think 30 people working up in here in Manchester. So we're very, very happy to be here. Welcome to everyone that's joining us from around.
Question is, are we going to see Glenn?
And also everyone that's watching online live.
What I want to see out of this, I'm not going to talk about this.
And we also want to thank the sponsors that have helped us out with the event. So we have LG, AMD, Actina and Corsair, who have all contributed equipment and helped out in general with the event. So thank you guys very much. Anyway, we're looking forward to giving you a great show today. There's a lot of really cool panels. And we're actually going to do something a little different with the demo this time around. We're going to have a opening portion of the demo, and then we're going to come back at the very end of the day and sort of finish it up.
Ooh, two-part demo. Because at the end, it's an hour and 30 minutes. This is only an hour, I think. So we're looking forward to the Theaters of War for sure. We're gonna look at that, and that's where we're gonna be. But I'm expecting to see something new. I'm hoping for like a jump point, maybe a next area that we can go to. Just want to see what they got in store for us for the next year.
Demo and go from there. So first, let me call our two on-stage demo players. So
Glenn's back. Yo, Glenn is.
So not a demo without Glenn.
Can't have a demo without Glenn.
The first demo was the one in Manchester, wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah, I did Gamescom first.
Yeah. Oh, you did Gamescom and then we did the Manchester one, right? Yeah. There we go. So Glenn, it won't be enough. He's got his boots on too. And we have a new.
So he's got his controller.
Sam, come on up. Here you go.
See, I kind of want to know what the controller feels like. Maybe I should try a controller. I know they promote the controller. I have a flight stick. I know I'm going to use the flight stick, but I want to see what the controller life is like. Never tried that out.
And then finally, Todd Pappy, who is the live Star Citizen Universe director.
Pappy.
On stage.
All right. Like, I'm getting jitters. Like, I love this game so much, and I know it gets a lot of flack for a lot of different reasons, but I'm just happy. And
all right. Okay, let's start.
Like, if it works the way they want it to work, and they do the things they want it to do, it'll have everything I need, and replaces the things that I've been playing that I'm looking for a live service on. I'm just very enjoyable for it.
After he's done a fancy pan around the character show you.
Yeah. All right. So let's
And we're out here.
That is kind of awkward. The fact that you're playing, but you're looking straight down, that's not a good thing. But
to let you guys know, because I think it leaked on Reddit because it said coming in February, we're not quite ready to have the Carrack in the initial 3.8 release, but it will be in a subsequent 3.8 release. So it's not waiting till 3.9. So I think in February it should be done, and that's mostly because we still have some sort of LED stuff to do and some stuff and some of the finishing touches of
the fact that it's not coming in 3.9, in 3.8, I'm happy about that.
Get a dress, put a jacket on. So it's the beginning of we're still working on some of our, but ultimately there'll be a lot more sort of physical inventory on what you're going to use, and you'll sort of see that why it comes into effect later on in the demo. Let's just do a little bit of a tour. Maybe go off to the mess, grab a bit of morning coffee. Here's a cool table.
It's a nice little
board on a long journey, exploring the frontiers.
Dude, this is my ship. This is one of the reasons I backed it, Star Citizen. It's like this is the ship that I was like, me and my team, me and my crew, me and you guys can all, just as a small crew, maybe we get bigger, and depends on what we do. We're actually part of an organization now, so we'll announce the organization later, talk about that in the future. But when the coffee machine works, see if it actually showed the levels going up. Never mind, it did. It did. It's actually
where you will have to eat, you will have to drink stuff to stay alive. Again, we're not trying to make it so that you have to do it every hour or anything like that, but it is part of survival.
Okay.
All right. Nope. Whoops. Just move.
Move away from it, Glenn. Come on. There it is. Kind of hot though. It didn't go down, but hey, we're there. Oh, it did. Man, I'm very critical at the first little thing. I like, didn't go down. Chat, it didn't go down.
This is one of our
but it did.
Show on the Carrack.
That's just the default skin. No time to mess with that. So,
Really? Okay. So
but
Joe was actually Phil
I'm
switched to just have the
I love this so far. This is my ship, and I'm so excited for it. A little bummed out it's not there for Christmas. It would have been like a Merry Christmas for me, you know. That's been waiting for this for a while, and I was like, I really when I.
So here's Sam.
Oh dang! Hi Sam. When I really wanted to like just get into it, and it was like, this is what I want to do. In the verse, I wanted to just do everything, and I wanted to have my own little home base for me and my friends and the community. It's not obviously not big enough to hold like 20 people that can actually live there, but you know, it's livable for a few of us that'll be playing, rotating in and out and stuff like that. So, okay. Party system.
We introduced mission sharing, and obviously we still have some group work to do to make things feel fluid and getting
Obtain a fake ID.
But basically, this is another step into making sure that, you know, we want people to play together.
To gain access to the base, you will need to obtain a worker ID badge, uniform, in order to blend in with the Microtech employees.
And this is a mission to go
Yo,
down
100,000. This is from
down to
Twitch.
Microtech, which is the first time we're going to go down there and visit part of it and steal a software encryption algorithm. So not just Silicon
100,000.
It's also here in Star Citizen Space.
So it's kind of
algorithms are very important. So we're getting that from Twitch. So Glenn will accept that.
Checo.
Let's
You're good.
down.
You got it, dude.
What's already happened is Sam has sent one of our other players down to go and get a couple of items that you would need for the mission, which is a scientist outfit and a key card. So Glenn is now going to go into the Carrack, into the Pisces, sorry, and head down to Microtech. So we're going to keep the Carrack up in order, and we're going to go down to
This is what I want.
New Babbage on Microtech.
Right here. And we got an elevator. Beast. This is exactly what I want in my capability. I want to like fly my Carrack in, like park it somewhere in space, and then take the Pisces down and do whatever I need to do, but keep my capital ship somewhere safe. Me either have somebody on it to protect it, to make sure that nobody boards it, nobody finds it. Obviously standing kind of being right near a planet like that is kind of not good. But yeah, this is beautiful.
That's the upper bridge in the Carrack, and
Upper bridge. I want to see it. Okay. Yo, this ship looks so good. It's gonna be so popular. Like a lot of people are gonna pick up this ship.
And here is the Carrack hangar bay. I mean the Pisces hangar bay.
My own hangar bay, my own rover. Like I'm pretty much set. Like this is the gameplay I want, and I probably just we'll figure out from there. Oh man, this looks so beautiful. I want to know if it can fit an arrow though. We'll have to test that, chat. We'll have to test that out.
Turrets, and then also the engine room here, which is another one of our players. So Glenn's going to ask him to open the hangar for him when he gets into the Pisces. But of course, since our back-end FOIP service decided to die, and our back-end stuff, you just imagine it being said.
Yeah. So good.
We can not a bad idea to
take our multi-tool. Yeah.
Come in handy later in the mission. All right, let's go in the Pisces, Glenn.
Oh, what is that? It's another.
Open the hangar doors.
Open the hangar doors. That's what he's saying. He's like, just open them up. Yeah, my neck would be annoyed. But it's good. Hangar bay. Dog. All right, first look inside the Pisces. It's supposed to be a 3-person? Oh.
The Pisces. Joe's going to come with us so he can take the he'll take the ship back to the Carrack after we've gotten down there, and they'll rendezvous and meet with us later.
Yeah, yeah, I like it already. Even though I don't see much, but I'm pretty sure. What's the other seats for? I guess they're turrets. Now this thing looks.
Player 2 on my screen left,
I'm
please.
pretty excited.
Let's see that coming up. There you go.
Yeah. I'm feeling good about it.
Player 1 in the main screen,
This is
player
like the
2
kind of thing, because I saw the 890 jump and I was very excited about the 890 jump. When I came back to Star Citizen, and it had that gameplay that I was like,
Back to player 1.
has a hangar, can fit it fits the prospector. I think it's a little bit big. Obviously it's bigger, but having a little snubcraft, something I can do this kind of gameplay with a friend or friends, as you can see. Oh, that's so
Player 1 main screen, thank you. Okay, that's player 1 on the screen right, main screen, please.
wouldn't be a Star Citizen demo if he didn't have to bark out commands to do things. So
Landing gear back up. So you can see our pretty landing gear going up. Go underneath it. Okay, well that's fine. All right.
oh, it's not bad.
And let's set a course to Microtech.
It's not bad. I'm digging it. So flying around with that for a little bit. It's got enough cargo room to do those cargo missions. Ooh, Babbage.
And can I switch to have player 3 on the screen to the right? The very right screen? Player 3, please.
The right screen is.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a
Player three,
demo.
Right screen.
It's nice.
Okay, then kill the right screen. Kill the right screen, please. The very right screen. Why is there
Yeah, it's got
Okay,
the
here we
same
are.
anvil look.
Coming out.
More looks like on the front of a Valkyrie. A Valkyrie in the front. It's like a smaller
Player
Valkyrie.
1,
Ooh.
the center screen. Player 1 should be the center screen. This whole demo, please. Okay.
Oh, what is that?
So
It's a little
we
station?
introduced-
Okay, let me listen.
We introduced space stations around orbit, around the planets. They will have hubs and basically other shops and all of that. So that will roll out with 3.8. So every planet, Lorville, ArcCorp, Microtech, and then obviously we have Port Alisar.
Yeah, this is Port Tresla, which is the orbital station around Microtech. And as we're going to descend down to Microtech, I want to bring Ian onto the stage. Ian Leland is our art director of the Persistent Universe.
Now that is what we needed. Each planet to have like a little, so we don't have to go all the way down.
Procedural Planet Tech V4, which is pretty amazing. And Ian, I want you
Okay.
to start talking about it.
Okay, hi everyone. So, Planet Tech V4, this has been a major tech initiative
Okay.
for CIG. It's something that we felt very passionate about working on, and some very, very clever people have been working on it. Fundamentally, previously, we couldn't have done a planet like this before, so we're really excited to kind of put it on screen today. One of the first things that you'll see is now we have what we're calling large-scale terrain shadows. So what this means is, even from space,
also go to
you'll see terrain formations like a mountain cast like long, beautiful shadows across the landscape.
Down over the top. You know,
And because
like-
Microtech is
what he's talking
largely snow, this is kind of important, right?
It's like Hoth.
Another principle
Pretty excited about it. Hoth is like my.
is we want to dramatically reduce the amount of biome tiling. So what we
Okay.
want to do is it should be a one-to-one. So what you see in space is what you see on ground.
Ooh, that's a
The type of
that is a
pointing,
big initiative. That's a
crossfading,
huge initiative to do.
we want to get
Um,
rid of that completely. So it should be a seamless transition. Also here, we knew it was going to do a cold planet. We thought it'd be really good to have a frozen ocean. So this was a brand new shader that we put into development. And what we have right now is it's physicalized. So we can walk and drive on it. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Voltog might join us on comms, so
Internally,
add him to the
we're
reaction.
just in love
Push, how you
with
doing,
this
man?
Technology. It empowers the art team to be able to just create amazing artwork.
This is
Yeah.
beautiful. Very like I'm recording my live reactions. Obviously gonna have this like edited and cut up and done nice. But we're doing our live reactions here for CitizenCon that just it's announcing all the new tech, all the new stuff coming out, so but we wanted more future things. This is showing us stuff we're gonna be doing in like a month. Which is good. Which is good. We just hope at the end of the night there's something new that we can look forward to instead of something that we're getting in a couple months or a month or so. But this ship is coming out. It's so I got it. I like it a lot. But hope you're doing well, man.
The fact that, like, I don't know if you noticed, but it's like you don't see repetition of biomes. You don't see. I mean, it just seamlessly from the outside in. It's just smooth. It's pretty awesome. There's some talks today that will talk about the graphics tech behind it and also just how they created the stuff.
In Miami for the weekend. I'm gonna have a good time in Miami, dude.
Thing I want to point out, which is not necessarily the Planet Tech V4, but it's we've been sort of working on the flight experience, and that's an ongoing project for the combat and the flight experience. But one thing that we'll roll out in 3.8 is what we call the look ahead setup for the cockpit. So if Glenn is flying around here, what we do is we actually take notice of where the velocity vector of the ship is going to be, where the horizon line, if you're on a planetary body, if in space, obviously you wouldn't worry about that, and also if you had a selected target, and the view basically gets sort of biased towards that. And so as you're flying around, you'll feel the cockpit move around you, and it's quite similar if you see people fly like Tarada does, you know, really cool flying, and he's got head tracking on, right? And you can see pilots generally look where they're going, and also if you're a racing car driver, you look where you're going. And so that's kind of the idea here, rather than having a very static fixed view. You can of course turn it off if you don't like it, but we think it gives a much more fluid experience. We've also been working on the chase camera stuff, so there'll be more fluid vehicular chase camera. You'll see it here, you'll see it a bit later on, and generally that's sort of stuff that we're continually working on. But here we are, we're kind of coming up to the new Babbage, so I'll give it to you, Ian.
Also, another thing which is super interesting.
Ooh.
A lot of love
This
went
is
into
so
these pine
crazy
trees.
looking.
We have a lot of pine trees. We have a lot of very good artists working on them, but the objects are being distributed and being informed by the terrain. So if you actually look at where those pine trees are, they're distributing real time. Previously, we was doing pre-baked masks, and that's where you see these pine trees being distributed into the valleys. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm in love with that chip though.
Also, another interesting
I mean, I'm just glad.
data.
So I just got to figure out if I can get the upgraded one.
Game logic, VFX,
But I guess it doesn't start in there. I guess I have to put it in there. It wouldn't be something that they need to figure it out. How ships that come with like crafts, how to like make them spawn together. If I could have it spawn with the rover and stuff, would be dope.
To the outer districts of New Babbage here, one of the most important things we did when we started this landing zone is we wanted to learn from the experience of creating Lorville, Area 18. So as we fly over, we wanted to remove these big walls we had to previously build around these landing zones. So when you look down there, you can land there. a lot of you asked me previously is like, why can't we land there? So that's been a huge initiative. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Well, we're also for 3.8 significantly improving the no-fly zone and how you visualize into it. So we won't have like this big ugly mesh that just gets in the way and blows you up. So I think that will help in most locations. But yeah, you can definitely see the sort of learning that's gone over multiple landing zones coming to fruition in New Babbage, which to me feels like probably the best of our sort of cityscapes.
Yeah, a lot of people would love that. Like, they love the fact that they can fly through things.
This is what we're calling the Aspire Grand. Good job, Glenn.
See if we can get through that.
Oh, imagine if he blew up. Go through there and it's like, nah. Nah, son. Done. You're done.
I've got a slide to show you later on today what the view out of that's where the hab's going to be. So if you want your home base or your hab to be on New Babbage, that's where it's going to be. Yeah, and we will not necessarily with 3.8, but we're going to start transitioning next year towards having people start on the various planets versus start on Port Olisar. So you sort of will choose your home base, whether it would be Hurston or Microtech or Crusader, or area or
that's dope.
And then that would be sort of your starting base in terms of playing the game.
And we also understand that you want to get in and out very quickly. So again, that's why we're putting habs in the space stations around. So then you can stay there. You can get in and out very quickly.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. So in spaceports, we'll like have like motels in airports. We'll have that as an option when you land or not, and then also you can have your sort of permanent apartment in the city, so to speak, and you just pick where it is.
Okay.
So I think we're just heading now to the kind of New Babbage interstellar spaceport, which is actually not. It's across the frozen lake or
it's
ocean.
Across the lake. One interesting thing is when we were designing New Babbage, is we actually geographically scouted where they would build a landing zone. So we built it around this nice water feature.
Oh, this is beautiful. Very, 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 very beautiful.
Glenn, you didn't ask to land, did you? What was that?
I'm excited.
Yeah, she's just greeting me.
What's that?
She's greeting me.
Oh, she's greeting you. Okay, right. Right. And this is pretty. I mean, the New Babbage spaceport has a lot of hangars and.
It has twice the capacity of previous spaceports, and Chris laid down the challenge. Said, "Ian, let's try building a spaceport in the side of a mountain," and we were like, "Okay, Chris, let's give it a try."
Oh, and to show off those nice Microsoft mountains.
This is pretty dope. Oh, comms. Need to fix that. Like, that needs to be fixed.
So we've been working on our comms calls internally to get what we would consider a gold standard on that, and then we will slowly roll that out to every AI.
Yeah, and then we still
Okay.
we still have a little on the interaction in terms of requesting it and stuff like that. But yeah, let's head in. Come on, Glenn. You can do it. So this is just as it touches down, they need to kill the very far right screen, keep the middle screen.
Okay. All right, perfect. Looks similar to the landing zones in Loreville, so I mean, save time on those assets. That's pretty good. I mean, I don't really care about that. Most people like, and I know people are gonna be like, it needs to be different. It needs to look completely different. Listen, if they can save time and reuse assets somewhere,
You can see the AI, and this is just a small
and utilize the
just to let you guys know. I think we have small, medium, large, and extra large. So that's just to give you an idea of scale, which I think one of the things that's great with Star Citizen is just that level of scale that you can go.
That is one thing they do perfectly, is the level of scale and just overall scope. Powered off. Okay. I want to know what those two seats on the sides are. Are they controlling the turrets? This will debate how many people actually buy the ship to use it. Is if those two seats are for the wing turrets or they're for something else. I don't know what they're for. But I don't know if there's turrets. I don't know what's going on. Like they are not going to show combat right now.
Ahead of time and got us a Microtech Science coat and a fake ID. It's just like going out drinking when you're 16.
That was
I never did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely got that Valk feel in the front. Excited.
So just one
let's
thing to
check
note
this
on
out.
3.8. So I'm not sure I mentioned this, but Microtech will be there. And actually, when we roll out V4, we had to redo every single planet and every single moon. So we did that actually in 2 months, which is a testimony of how quicker the workflow is. So not only is the quality better, but the workflow is much better. Because we basically redid everything. It took us about 2 years and 2 months, which is really
Wow.
for the future and creating more content. But in 3.8 we will have Microtech, but New Babbage itself won't be available as internally.
Yeah.
It will be there externally, and then in 3.9 the full of New Babbage will be there where you can go and visit the various areas.
Okay, he's got no money.
I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about the spaceport here, just to.
Well, he's got to make his call first, but we'll see if it.
Well, I
VoIP
think,
works.
I think the VoIP things, unless they restarted the server, I don't know. The service is down.
All right. So the contact says, "Meet me in the garage area."
Yeah.
Okay.
We're trying to show group gameplay, but the VoIP service, which is what sends the voice and also the animation face data, has been really finicky on our server here.
So as Chris mentioned, New Babbage is going to be our first landing zone where we're not building it in the utilitarian art style. Previously, we've made things like outposts in the high-tech art style, but this is our first opportunity to build a landing zone from scratch. So what you're seeing here is a kind of a glimpse at what the inside of New Babbage will feel like.
And I think we get to New Babbage via that hyperloop. Like if you look, Glenn, if you look in the those lines you see there are the hyperloop, right?
Yes.
That gets to the New Babbage, which has all these different various either living areas or shop areas,
the domes,
like that.
So the servers, see, there's people still standing around, stuff. That's all going to be cleaned up, but I like it. Oh, there's the person. Is that the person you talked to? That is.
Hi. Is there something I can help you with?
So this is our Cortina-like Microtech.
Yes.
The greeter.
Here's a funny joke. What do you call a mobile wrist computational unit that is completely made out of helium? Moby gas. Can I help you with anything else?
Are there more jokes? I think there are, yeah.
I have a joke for you. Which standard Earth month has 28 days in it? All of them.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
All right,
You
Glenn.
can thank Dave
Can I help you with anything
Haddock
else?
and the writing team for that, right?
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
All right. It was nice chatting with you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your visit.
Okay, so let's.
Microtech's going to be nice
head
to
meet up with
visit.
Rob and, get our
That kind of
fake
stuff,
ID
like,
and, lab coat.
to me, that's more of a novelty that the player should interact and say, "Oh, that's so cool!" Like showing it off to everybody.
So this is
I think that's a miss. You know, that's a little bit of a miss, and I know they want to see. Oh, look what we can do. Like it would be asked. The better thing to do is just be asked the questions. Like, hey, tell us about the planet or something. Then she gives us the first thing, and then it's like, oh, you can see the joke, but how about you guys find out how many jokes there are there? and it just allows the player to go in there and do it, and then people are like recording video and sharing things, and it's like, it's kind of lame.
Right, let's get a lab coat.
Oh, just put that down there right in front of everybody, huh? Okay.
So, it's early days yet, but the idea is that all the outfits, like the cloth outfits you have, will be physicalized. We'll have some stuff we'll show a little later. So we have the sort of new cloth stuff that I think we've shown in early days before, but you'll be able to take your jacket off, drop it on the ground, it will crumple on the ground, wave it around. And so we're moving towards having everything physicalized. So if you're flying somewhere, and you'll see this why it's important in the evening demo is, make sure you're equipping yourself correctly.
Yes.
Have you got the right clothes, the right suits, armor, and we're also going to be very focused on giving you positive and negative reasons. So like, if you have a big armored suit, that's not something you can sit down and say, fly a fighter with or something.
Correct.
But it may be what you need outside to survive a hostile environment.
So we grabbed the chip already.
Yeah, so we got the chip.
Yep.
Okay. Let's head up and get on the worker shuttle to the Microtech research facility.
That's where you summon your ships. I mean, that's pretty nice.
This is sort of an example of a longer-term, multi-stage mission, not in 3A, but later on that we're building. So there will.
Okay, we won't be doing this in 3A. That's pretty.
Sort of AI environmental challenges versus just also the general, PvP emergent gameplay that can happen. Okay, hopefully that works. Oh, all right, we're through.
Okay.
It's the same with elevators the world over. Just wait for them. And then there they are. Okay, Microtech, home of the Moby glass. And again, see, no more of the silly button with the interaction on. You're actually interacting straight with panels. And that is, again, as Todd was saying, part of what the building block UI is going to allow us to embed UI and interactions much easier in the
Okay.
game. So
yeah, none of that. Like, hey, hangar 4, 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Whoa, is that a new Valk? It's not even on its.
So one thing that we'll get into later, but we have the player status system is now extending beyond oxygen into temperature. As you can see that it's cold. I don't know if you noticed, but we are actually have breath coming out of our mouth.
Did not work.
Yeah, that was popping. I was like, it's kind of.
And if you want to look around your third person, we can sort of see you breathing, I guess.
So another big thing that was just seen was basically AI transitioning from one zone to another zone.
It's cold.
Yeah.
See, he should be wearing his nice warm. All right, let's get on, Glenn.
I don't want that
So
Valk.
like Todd was saying, it's early stages yet, but we have AI transitioning between zones and grids, nav meshes. So theoretically, you can have an AI come fly, a whole group of AI fly in, land, a whole bunch of troops get out, say the back of a cutlass as reinforcements.
Correct.
In the combat, and you fight, which is something we haven't been able to do up to date. So it's really quite cool. And this is actually an AI flown ship that's taking us on a shuttle towards a research facility.
AI flown ship?
There we are. So this is the end of part one. We've got some cool stuff that will come back at the end of the day in part two to show you
That's pretty dope.
even bigger stuff we're working on. So
Yeah, that's pretty good. So, we'll be back at 2 a.m. Eastern. It's crazy, but it's still good.
That's just a little bit of a taste to set up some of the panels we've got going on, but we've got some really cool, nice surprises later on. So the the closing one, stick around for that, please. I think you will be happy. And we're going to have a great day today. I think if we pull up the schedule for what's happening, here we are. I don't know if you guys are aware of who's enlisted, but we have the Theaters of War happening right now, which is very, very cool. The marketplace is awesome. It's a combination of a whole bunch of community booths as well as some of our other stuff. And yeah, check out the panels. There's some really interesting, great stuff. Jared,
Theaters of War, I'm kind of excited for it. I want to see more about it.
You want to talk about
Not sure what time.
There you go. I'll let you, Jared. And I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys a little later on this evening. And I hope you'll have a great, great day.
Thanks so much, Chris.
You're welcome.
Ian, this way. You're not done.
That is where we're going to end the reaction right here. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully I get the other portion for it at 2 a.m. my time, and then we'll go ahead and take care of that. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, share, like the video, enjoy. Hope my reactions are good. Hope you enjoyed it. And I know many other Citizen content creators are going to be doing this as well. I really, really hope that you enjoyed my content. Come by the stream, mixer.com/technical, and I'll be around. And yeah, hope to see you then. It's going to be a great time in the verse. We're going to main Star Citizen as our in game, and then we're going to play a bunch of other games on the side. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/technical, X, and then thank you for your time.